Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Jacqueline Michelle and today I will be decorating a weekly spread in my Happy Planner dashboard layout, and I think I'm wanting to use this teacher sticker book from RongRong, as well as probably use this Functionally Noir book from Live Love Posh, and maybe bring in some quotes from Rainbow Quotes Volume 3 by Kelva Plan. That's the plan so far, and the reason I'm choosing this teacher sticker book is because I am working on becoming a teacher myself. I've been studying and doing the online certification process for a while now, but I finally have some interviews and job fairs coming up this week, so that's why I want to use this. The girls in here are just so spunky, and like, look how spunky they are. And I just think this will give me some motivation and some, I guess what I'm trying to say, like, help me with those nerves of the interview, because I'm already getting nervous. It's been a while since I've interviewed. But yeah, I thought this would be great for that. So let's get started on that. And this is for the week of June 2nd through June 7th. And I think I looked in here and there are, let me show you, there are these numbers. And I think that it's going to look, even though it's going to be pretty big for this area, I think it's going to look cute. So I'm going to do that. But the deal is, if I just use the numbers next to the day of the week without any sticker over that, I think it's going to kind of be a little too much. So I think in order to help that, if we just go right here to the page one, I've been using them almost every week now, which is fine. I really like them. And there's some black in that teacher sticker book, so I think it's gonna work out. Get that. The trick here is to get them down straight, or as straight as possible. Let me move this over here so it's easier for me to deal with. Not so straight. It's easier when you have the line. You can kind of line it up with the line. But over here, where there's no line, you get like a polka dot to line your stuff up. So yeah, I'm going to be interviewing for middle school math positions. And I've already passed the math subject matter test. So that kind of just tells you if you're qualified subject matter wise to teach. And I am, so that's exciting. I passed my test, and now coming the interview times and all that, and I'll let you know how that goes. Hopefully it goes well. I have to say, I'm not the best interviewer. I just tend to lose my words sometimes, and well, I just can't remember everything, I guess, because of like the nerves and stuff. I'm just gonna layer the numbers on here so it gives you that layered look. Plus, I think it makes it a little bit less obvious that it just barely fits in that area. And since this one was blue, I'm not going to use this blue 4. I'm going to drop down to this pink 4. Because you don't have to use them in the order that they're in, obviously. And they give you 2 of every number and I think 2 of every letter, so that's good. And then jump back up here to the green 5. I think the colors in this sticker book are really cute. It's kind of rainbowy, but almost a retro rainbow look. I think that's very cute. 7. And then 8. I'm gonna make sure I've got this correct. So we need 2 to 8 because Sunday would be 8. Yes. I want a red 8 because that's orange, or a green 8. I already have 2. I guess I'll go with a red 8. Okay. That is that. I want to use this. It's a little long for the dashboard. They have some cool washi strip type stickers in here, but they are a little bit long. You could always cut them, except for maybe this one because it has that gradient type pattern. But with these polka dot ones, that would be, you could definitely trim those down. I'll keep that in mind. This one is shorter, but it's too short for the dashboard here. Let's see. I like these clusters. And I can always bring in some of my own washi. I can look now and see if I have. These are all actual words for when you are teaching, so that doesn't really apply to what I'm doing this week, which is interviewing for a job. Okay, you know, it might be easier to actually plan with these off the disc, so let me go ahead and do that. I'm looking to see if I have any washi that I might want to bring in. I'm not sure if I want to yet, but I do have a few options. This like light pink kind of matches that with the stripe. I think I like that. I use this washi tape quite often. And then I also found some plaid ones that I have. I don't think I've used these yet, but they go with the color. Yeah, that's actually pretty cute with this sticker book. That could be a good option. That peach is like perfect match. And also this orange is a really good match. I had too many options. Okay, too many options. So we may bring in one of these washi. And I like this cluster, and that's why I wanted to get it off the disc, because I think I'm going to start kind of as a starting place with this cluster, and I'm going to go ahead and wipe that out with my Tombow mono correction tape. These are really good. They come in a big pack on Amazon. Okay, I'm going to just slightly bring this over into my to-do list because I don't want to lose too much of that clipboard. I will have to punch through it, or I could barely punch through it. Yeah. Okay, lay that down. And I'll do this at the end, but I punched through it with this crocodile punch. And I really like the spunk of this girl. I think there's another girl that has those same arms. Oh, inspire. Before I put her down though, I probably do want to bring in some of these flowers at the bottom. They have this long one or those shorter ones. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna wait on her for just a second and decide about the flowers. I'm gonna say this one, and what I'm gonna do is take these together and just do it all the way across the bottom. so that I only have to lay it down one time. And the trick here, I guess, will just be getting it right on the edge. All right. Just cutting this with a washi tape cutter. It's like a metal credit card, and I got it from Live Love Posh. And then I'm taking these florals and putting them over the plaid just a bit. And I'm taking it, that is like a corner. That is gonna not line up great. Oh no, I may be forced to do the other strip of florals. Let me see if I can bring this back up because I just don't see a way of connecting these like I thought originally. Sometimes it's easier to pull these clear stickers back up rather than the paper ones without any kind of assistance from undo or something like that. If you go pretty slow, it's usually pretty good. I don't know. I'm getting a little bit of paper rip here, and I really don't want to ruin this sticker. Crap. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's bad. It's really bad. That was painful. And I'm saving this sticker though, for sure. The sticker is saved. I'm not going to waste the whole floral sticker, even if it ripped a little bit. So we're gonna go with this one. And I have paper rips, but hopefully I could cover those up. Okay. It wasn't the sticker's fault, it was my fault. And this one's not as tall. Oh my gosh. What a day. Okay. Lord help me. Help me, Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. Where am I gonna cover that up? I put her down as if she's kind of emerging out of these flowers into this box, and then that will cover up this bit. And then I'm just gonna rip off. Ah, it's getting more and more ripped. Okay, that was user error, not anything about the stickers or anything, and the paper quality, I guess you could say. The paper, this is from, oh, this is the new one. Let's see if I can find a use for that. And I'll go ahead and cut these. Probably down here, I'll either put a box or some more deco. I'm looking for a box, maybe to put in the space there. It's looking like the boxes are a little bit big for the area that I need to cover. Let's see, I like maybe this one with the black. Just give it even more of a clustered look there. And then right here, I think a quote would be nice. So let's look at this quote book and see if I can find anything that fits and that goes with the color. But any of these colors I think would work. or I could just do black, which I probably will. So I have don't ignore your own potential. I like that. Give yourself permission to rest. Prove them wrong. Life is short. Go out and live it. I'm planning on the life of my dreams. Happiness looks great on you. I think don't ignore your own potential is the winner. And I didn't really flip through this whole book. Just kind of opened to this page and it was the right one. Seems to be. Having a little trouble getting this up off the page. Don't ignore your own potential. I think that works. Fills out that whole area nicely. And now we just have a little bit more to decorate because I feel like these big numbers really give us appropriate decoration. I don't need this anymore. Going back over here. So I have something Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'm going to add boxes for those. If I can recall, the boxes are more so towards the front. And this square box fits pretty well within this. For Wednesday the 4th. Pull that up just a little because I want to layer it with one of these chalkboard looking boxes. I think that's cute. So cute. And I will write with white pen. Let's see if I can fit like this to kind of cover up how that abruptly ends. What I can do is lift this up a little bit and then put this right on in here all the way to the edge. This whole spread has kind of got that layer. I do think that probably need to add this washi in a little more places, a few more places. So I'm gonna add it here and just maybe do, and again, rip it. And then one last time up here. And I may put some icon stickers over this washi in planning time when I'm actually planning this week out. And I think that this also needs some at the top this way. Cover this because we are going to be putting, let me see, sorry. I am having such a struggle today, but I'm getting through it. Put it right above. And then rip it. Sometimes I like the clean rip. Sometimes I like the more edged look, like the tattered edged look. And then I can go ahead and put my words. I'll probably just write in here a title for this. Coming into that noir. This is the planner words for this book, and I like tasks. I might use to do because this generally is my master to-do list. I like how the black goes over this plaid color. I'm gonna say goals. Goals or important or remember would have been fine here. What I put here is usually like my goals for the week and a recap of the week I usually put here. Here I don't know what I'm gonna put yet. And over here I usually do meals for the week. So I do think I'm going to go ahead and add back in the letters that they took out. Now it could be in my own hand. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Where did that go? I did this earlier and I thought that it looked cute, so I think I'm going to put this over here like this, maybe? Or is that too much? Or up here? Or I could do the skinnier one. I think for the sake of not having this bear up here, we'll do that. And cut this off. And maybe repurpose this for that idea that I had on this other side. Oh, I think that looks cute. Little flowers at the top, flowers at the bottom. Flowers. Ah! On the side here, you do not tear my paper. Don't tear it. Oh my goodness, what is going on? I've never had the paper rip so freaking badly. That's not a very good display of how this paper usually acts. These stickers are so sharp, so I gotta really go easy here. I think I did a good job that time. All right, I think that looks good. The only other thing I need to add is bullet points, I'm pretty sure. And maybe something over here. Does this book have bullet points? I don't remember seeing them in my flip-throughs, but I'm sure it does. Most RongRong sticker books have a few bullet points. They can be hard to find. Oh, here, they're tiny. And then there's some, like, these, which are cute, but any others? Okay, that's fine. You know what I think would be cute? If I started each week out with, say, a pen. Maybe put the bullet point over the pen. How about I put the bullet point with the pen going through it? Nah, that might be crazy. I normally just put these bullet points on my page. It's not really that I only have 3 things to do that day. It's just color, really. And do I want pink, or I have pink and red left? I actually do get a lot of stuff done, usually. Before it goes all the way down though, I'm going to use this white gel pen and cover up the lines and the checkbox just because this is a clear sticker and sometimes that whiteout really shows through on the clear stickers, but the white pen doesn't as much. So there you go. I think that is really cute. Before I go, you're probably like, why didn't you punch it? I need you to punch it. I'm going to punch it on camera right here, right now, so you can see the final result. This punch works really great with paper. With the clear stickers, sometimes you do have to kind of remove some of it with your scissors. I gotta punch that washi out up there. Let's do that one more time. See if it, not double. See if it gets it. We're still gonna have to use some scissors. Okay. And I forgot to do one thing is also before I go, I'm going to add a like I said, a box for Saturday, which generally is a day of rest or rest day for us. I guess I'll just do one of these small ones. No. It needs to be like a bigger size. I don't like that one either. I wish I could have that mid-size. I thought that this book had I'm going to reach into Mojo Jojo Plan's neutral boxes. She also has some black boxes in this, and this is the perfect size. I will just put that on there like it's a label for this folder. So cute. And then I want to add let's pull a green over here for church and just put it up a little high because I have my bullet points going there. Okay. And I think just to bring in the florals on all kind of sides, I'm going to add this flower here. Should I do this scrap somewhere, like up here? Yeah. And to make that kind of make sense, I'm going to use this scrap as well, if it works, in this corner. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, that is the final spread. Let me know what you think. Give this a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. Have a good one. Bye.